Patty, today is your first treatment for removing hair from your lower legs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I looked at your chart, and you are what we call a Fitzpatrick 3, and that means your skin is, there are 6 different settings, so you lie somewhere in the middle, and that is going to inform what settings I'm going to use on my laser.
Okay.
So I've got everything set up here, and the first thing I want to ask you is, would you call the hair that's on your leg coarse, medium, or fine?
Probably coarse.
And would you consider that there are a lot of hairs per square inch, or is it pretty sparse?
It's pretty dense, yeah.
All right, great. That's also going to inform my settings. So I've got those plugged in here. So this is what we're going to do for your treatment today. I'm going to be putting a little bit of ultrasound gel on your legs,
Okay.
and then I am going to use this handpiece, which has a 1 by 3 centimeter plate right here, on your leg, and I'm going to go slow enough so that this crystal cools the area. That's the reason we're using the gel,
Okay.
is it's called contact cooling. So I can speed it up or slow it down according to your comfort level.
Okay.
And what I'm going to be asking you when you come in next time is the hair, did you have hair fall out within about 2 or 3 weeks? And is the hair finer and sparser? That is what should be happening as we go along.
Okay.
So that said, the laser only kills the hair that's in the active phase of growth, even though all your hair will fall out. And you should see fewer and fewer hairs growing back each time.
Okay.
So generally the first 3 treatments you do kind of on a schedule, and for legs it's every 10 to 12 weeks. And then after that, we'll space your treatments out a little bit until we see hair growing in that area.
Okay.
Do you have questions for me?
So after you mentioned 6 to 8 treatments.
Correct.
What can I expect? Like, what's the result?
Well, the hair will be much, much finer and silkier.
Right.
That said, you'll still probably grow a few hairs here and there, and most people find that they might need a touch-up once, and a touch-up means redoing your legs
Okay.
maybe once a year,
Okay.
maybe once every 6 months. It depends on really how your body is, and each body is different. Some people have very little hair growth, and some people's bodies just want to grow hair a lot.
Right.
For instance, if you were a male, I would tell you you might have to touch up more often because males have testosterone, and testosterone makes hair grow.
Right.
We women have testosterone too, but our hair just doesn't grow as quickly.
Right. Okay. So we're not looking at permanent hair loss after these treatments.
It's called permanent hair reduction.
Okay.
So for instance, if we did your underarms, you might see that you only had to shave like once a month or once every few months. And at that point, you might want to come back in for a quick touch-up.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I think I'm ready then.
All right, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on your legs.
Okay.
And the reason I draw on your legs is just so that I can keep track of where I've been and where I'm going.
Okay.
Because remember, we only have a 1 by 3 centimeter little crystal.
Okay.
And also, I don't have to completely smear your whole leg up with gel. I can just do it a little at a time.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's get started. So I'm going to draw a line right down the middle of your knee.
Okay. Are my pants rolled up enough?
Well, we start right above the knee. So.
Okay.
And in your case, we're going to do the hair on the top of your foot as well.
Yes, please.
So I'm going to kind of circle that hair, and then we're going to do toes.
Yeah, I got those
So-
hobbit feet.
We're going to do those as well. Most people don't grow hair on the little toe. I don't see any there, but
Yeah.
we'll do the other guys.
Okay, thank you.
And I can see that your hair grows about down to just really above the ankle. I don't see too much of
Yeah.
that. And I am going to make a line over here on the side,
Okay.
way down. And then I'm going to divide that line kind of into little pieces.
Okay.
That way I can do one piece at a time and then kind of get some of that gel off and go to the next.
Gotcha.
So let's do the same thing on the inside. So I will do the front of your legs, and once I'm done with the front, I'm going to have you lie flat, and I'll do that back third part,
Okay.
and we'll be done.
Awesome.
Now Now during this treatment, we should smell a little burned hair smell.
Okay.
And it's always a good idea to shave maybe a day or two before, depending how quickly your hair grows.
Right.
Because you want 1/4 of an inch or less. And it's great for the nurse to be able to see a little bit of that hair so we know where to go.
Right. And the laser picks up, from, if I understand correctly, the pigment from the hair follicle, right? So that's another
Laser
reason.
looks for dark color.
Right.
And so the laser is looking for the color of the hair. So that helps target where your hair is.
Right.
So your laser will not do red hair or very blonde or gray hair.
Oh, okay.
So
we got to get those treatments in before we start growing the grays, huh?
get those treatments in before you pass menopause, ladies.
Right. Okay. Good to know.
All right, let's do our gel.
Ooh, that's cold. That's good though, because the laser will be hot.
That is right. Remember, it's called contact cooling for a reason.
Contact cooling.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the different kinds of hair removal that we offer in our office is this office we do contact cooling. One of our other lasers does air cooling,
Oh, okay.
but we're going to be using this one today.
Right. So the Berkeley location where we're at doesn't have the Zimmer, right? That's what the air cooling machine is?
Correct. So we use this machine, which cools automatically.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And I need some glasses, and you need some glasses.
Oh, yeah.
So
All right. So let's get those on.
let's get those on. Would you do me a favor and hand me the brown glasses over there? Yeah, let me put those on, because I'm not sure those clear ones are too bad. All right, Maddie, and the only thing I want to say about this is it's a little bit more tender over bony prominences. So if you're
Okay.
uncomfortable at any time, just let me know.
All right. I will
Okay.
do my best.
And you might have a tendency to pull away from this, but actually the best thing to do is let it be on
Still
your skin
stay
because
still.
it cools everything.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So that's how it feels.
Okay.
They are, but. So, Maddie, stop for a minute.